I was a transfer be I fear from Kakrana. As I did transfer on Komokracha.
Yeah, it's also going on. In the next 20 minutes, we'll talk about the transfers and also games and records of Worldcup. Yes, as we're doing commerce too, and then match because of Worldcup. But which and boys no for codes no 6 schools no 4 in a boy.
4 out of 6.
The anyone make catch boys and say, "Omo train na no pomi millionaires." Tell my mama make asamre. Millionaires and kasangasa. 4 out of 6 separate codes and a boys now file bets. We almost good competing, but yeah, they say we'll give them a chance to win. Which me say the way a transfer say Connie World Cup needs, you know, you pay too much attention to certain things, but Jabi Alonso, yeah, DB or Chelsea, and it is making me wonder what exactly his plan is. See our transfers, no, the prices of players has become too exorbitant, and it's not just one person. There is nothing like say one club in say transfer market, you know, because Enra Torreon must perform and finalize a deal for branch for Matias Fernandez from West Ham United to Torreon Mospe for £85 million. Obabebo West Ham Moko relegation chair 85 million. So Obeka no Man City for no Akko Elliot Anderson ho for excess of 116, probably going to make 120 million pounds for the player. And it's CCR, you can't really, because Dabena Elliot Anderson ever born Nottingham Forest. I'll be 100 million plus player. Dabena Matias Fernandez ever born West Ham United, Omoko relegation, Babaye 85 million pound player. But it's a seller's market. And I think this Uncle Moe, JD. And maybe today will be my last day. Whatever it is, say you will complain.
And I'm at the Everton 1 million.
Say you will be a grand castle per month.
I'm 85 near 100 million.
I'm out of Biampe. On our quiet because I know she go. 85 million pounds for Matias Fernandez.
No, Kofi is crazy. Which a woman say the selling club no on the 2 million kutano, but I think that sometimes so then I can too exorbitant.
But also it's about the market, and again who says Premier League premium no sounds but as our place about Premier League, you know. Obi say Elliot Anderson, there is that conviction say about Premier League in him. He knows the intensity of the Premier League. He won't take 2-3 years, 5-6 months to adapt to the league game. So then let us go in for him. Orange in Torreon Mospe, I like the way Roberto Di Zerbi is rebuilding a Torreon Mospe team. When say Wakofa Jean-Paul Van Heck Ababishi team from centre back. Inti Mickey Van der Ven ho, Kuti Romero. Then they've added Jean-Paul Van Heck with Kevin Danso. I foresee say Kevin Danso by surplus to demand, he will come from the bench. Then he has in the middle of the park already Papmat Samu or Honum. They are going to let Yves Bissouma go, but they are adding Matias Fernandez, who was one of the best and most hard-working players of Park Fifi in terms of deep line playmaking, working hard without the ball. Team. They were also keen on our branch friend Sandro Tonali. Now he said Manchester United earmarked to sign at least the 2 midfielders or one, both Matias Fernandez and our branch friend Sandro Tonali, and either of Bruno G. But yes, I'm call our branch friend Matias Fernandez. Ebony too much. And I like, for honestly speaking, I like United for standing on business. Because 85 million for Matias Fernandez, it is probably even better doing proper scouting outside of England and bringing a player in for less. I don't know if Sandro Tonali deal a very far advanced, but United are looking at a branch of Sandro Tonali because after Edison, any Kobe Menu, Muti, Casemiro, you need more depth in the middle of the park. And that's why Manchester United are trying to do that deal for the players and the midfielders, or Muti, or Park in Fifi. For Jabi Alonso, me bisa me who in the last 3 days say a day na Jabi try say oh yeah with the kind of players or to turn. Who say Chelsea were quiet and the perception was that just maybe they are trying to Omni say okay, Omni Champions League football. They don't want to rush onto the transfer market. Now for the Monaco 2 players, so then quickly the teams with Champions League football will come and take those players away from them. But in the last 2 weeks, 1 week to 2 weeks, Chelsea seem to be wrapping up almost everything they want to do on the transfer market. And quickly, I want to run through what I think Xabi Alonso person here with side players on Totono. One, Wako Italian Sirianim, we're expecting say Chelsea ebe and Villa Brentford friend Marco Palestra. Wako Italian Sirianim, and Wako for the best defender last season. Ewa Italian Sirianim, Brentford friend Marco Palestra. Now, Palestra a player who can be pedal, to be ball left, to be ball right. In fact, across the back line, he plays there. He can play in the middle as well. But on one say, because of a natural right-footed player, no, he wants to play on the right-hand side. He expects that he plays on the right-hand side instead of playing on the left, based on how he is more comfortable in playing the matches. Rich, he was a player in Inter for one pay. Only kind of 35 million, then quickly Chelsea went in with 55 million euros for Brentford friend Palestra. The truth of the matter is that Palestra, a fullbacker, Rich, in all of that because of his Italian football education, he is able to play both as a fullback and as a wingback. He was the role of a fullback and a wingback slight difference. The starting position of the wingback, the starting position of the fullback, the intensity with which you need to be able to run, to go forward and attack, and have that same intensity to come back and defend to make it a back five. No, almost special skill set to be that they're able to have. The regular fullback or team invert the bubble park in is slightly different from somebody who can play as both a fullback and a wingback. So yes, Chelsea for our Brentford friend Malo Gusto. They have Rhys James on the right hand side, but they are adding Marco Palestra. And I feel like in Xabi Alonso's mind, Rhys James will have a future either at right centre back, midfield, and not as a wing back because the intensity I am found go up and down. One share Rhys James at almost every now and then. Then the plan is to keep Malo Gusto. Now Chelsea for we Malo Gusto, we Palestra no. And he say once Enzo Maresca went to City, he has contacted Malo Gusto to say he wants to add him to the City team, and he wants Malo Gusto to come. I think Chelsea don't want to sell Malo Gusto. Njoma Kache City say if they will pay 75 million pounds for Malo Gusto and from all indications, City do not value a Brentford friend Malo Gusto for 75 million pounds. I hear they value him around 40 million. I don't think Chelsea want to take 40 million for Malo Gusto because he understands English football now. Or the young Italian bar. You wouldn't want to let your senior right back go and then bring in a young player. So it's the very first thing with this young man is with the fact that he's a fullback and a wing back. No player. Me as a banana may say Fabrizio Mo reports say Chelsea for have agreed verbally, personal terms, in fact and in principle, with this player on your tactical board. Your friend Pep Chaveria. Now last season, Obama Rayo Varacano to also Spanish La Liga the 8th. Now, for the very first time in their history, they were playing the Conference League and also playing the Spanish La Liga. In the Conference League, almost called to the latter. Of course, they couldn't win it because Crystal Palace and the Cocojes had to finish them. But it was a very good run for the team by a friend of Rayo Vallecano when they went straight to the Conference League final. Which again, he is one of those players from all indications from Spain, or a player Xabi Alonso team have sat down and said that they think that or a player say Chelsea wanted the never because one they feel like he's underrated based on baby Obon. Two, never one from club to club negotiations are starting. Chelsea are expecting to pay not more than 20 million for Brentford friend Pep Chaveria, but he has the same skill set as a Brentford friend Marco Palestra, a fullback who can play as a wing back. And like explaining the difference, Xabi Alonso games up on Petre back formation, but at Madrid there were times when he played in a fullback. So you don't want just a specialist wing back and then you don't have a fullback. Into a fullback committing as a wing back. Ufo bit is a Jarrell Hatwa. Joao Hato is a natural fullback at the left hand side. Onye a wing back naturally. Marco Correa was a pure out and out fullback who can come inverted, not the wing back that goes up and down the touchline. Chelsea with Xabi Alonso are going for a new fullbacker. Almost is slightly different from Marco Correa, but has the intensity, the physicality, and the work rate team in him to be able to go up and down the touchline. Xabi Alonso seems like he is building his team. What is that age? Now, we didn't maybe so be. I don't make catch all. Granit Xhaka did 34. Next year we did 35. Pep Chavaria we did 28.
Was a Ganato?
Pa!
Sena Papa. When we saw the picture on the buy, I was like,
Ganato, the boss said the Jesse
Jesse no national. And I was any and you know.
It we did 28. So now must Chelsea into experience. The Aoki.
28.
What problem I make last season? Because we Obana and far. The age will not matter.
28,
the age will not matter. And again,
no, but 20 I think it's okay.
Like in and out 20 million euros then can you bad for a fullback and comment because Chelsea phone the kind of 9 million coin. Right phone is
9 party. Oh, sa na mo munya yo Chelsea for ankasa ho. Money am for a marketer. Mo kwa no am so aso money ate. Who did 9 million?
Barcelona for a chire adwuma.
Enem we baby a market here do. Who go do be play the 9 million ego.
La play obi am pano. Ya be cho 9 million. Obi am kaso pep champion. Ya pere yamba. Yes, ya pere. And then finally on Granit Xhaka.
Okay.
Maybe I think that Chelsea wants Granit Xhaka for just
maybe a short term.
Yes, that's the
short term they're fine.
Obi onim Xabi Alonso, experience, obabebo. And you see that rate Chelsea won't buy for the right price. Me say Chelsea to Granit Xhaka more than 15 million, I think is a bad deal.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Granit Xhaka acquire 15 million. Then you buy him. 2 seasons, or one the more you have experience being the other. He knows Xabi Alonso. Or best set.
So on any Germany.
Oh, Leverkusen.
Leverkusen,
yes. Yeah. Or best set that standard. Sunderland for no say Granit a catch up to about Chelsea. So obviously I would want him. Me bon pa ese Enzo nko. Nanki midfield no ke yenya no Caicedo, Enzo, Granit Xhaka, Lavia. Kenya bado. Especially playing one game a week. It wouldn't be bad at all to be able to compete elsewhere matches. So that is what Chelsea are trying to do. And now Barca for now they've extended the contract of our brand here friend Andreas Christensen. In the contract extension, the plan is that Omanya more time to now amortize his salary. So be affected Barca wages. It's one of the smartest financial plans at Barca here. So we play and you will be Anton. Then we extend your contract. Then we amortize all your money over that year. So be affected your books in Bebre. So they are keeping our branch here friend Andreas Christensen to 2028. And of course, adios Ansumani fighting in front of sport. It means that our branch here friend Ansumani is leaving the club. El Honum. Now, and means if Mundo for the Bekashimi. I'm saying Atletico for them Barcelona for 2 conditions for Julian Alvarez. 1, they pay 150 million euros outright in 1 installment. And you have to between near track CCS.
All you staying to cash down.
Yapon.
Let me go with me.
Hey, what time to the body 80 million? Who is
that? There is a no. Aye. If you say, see, you bet you any bear 40 biamamo 40 na kano.
Yeah.
My payment plan.
Yeah.
But Barcelona, you know, is also to 150 million. Cash down.
How many was here?
No, I don't be. It's all I will love it.
Almost I catch was there are no player swap deals.
Wow.
And which Atletico no.
Yeah, 150 no.
Yeah.
If you can't be man,
you take the boy. Who's the boy? Any parents, any family members complaining, say Atletico have not fulfilled their promise. No, see a promise in there. But there was a release clause. And we know that they can't pay the release clause, but pay the money. And rich, the ato yan the omondi and no, I don't know. Bono, the kono abana, no end products. No. Paris Saint-Germain, if they want a player, and there is Julian Alvarez, with Goncalo Garcia, where Ramos going to AC Milan, they will look at Julian Alvarez.
Sure.
Into Atletico for say if Paris Saint-Germain want to beef up the attack, Julian Alvarez is a better option for them than Yann Monday. And Paris Saint-Germain will scar. They have the money. Even before winning the Champions League, Peter Scar. It is a Paris Saint-Germain, they want 20 club hands now. Now we be 100 million. Me more kakra. Now they chia me for kakra. Then no so we for na go watch be doing there. Then they will not do that deal.
Atletico must do maybe almost soft almost stance kakra. At least with their money 200. 50 now cannot spread the money no.
Only Barcelona they Atletico. Have you forgotten the story of Antoine Griezmann? Okoya Sambai. I can't see number phone.
Antoine Griezmann one is over Barcelona. Then and Okoya.
Only problem, but Okoya Manisika. Masika send them be a tram trade or the other Okra Manchester United. But the player also my day 30th June.
Me kura ko fi se be refi. Mom 200 or man drum for play anymore. Mom ba farmer kushon for na police na wi. Mu wi am the address. Barcelona. And go for na dem dey o man nya dey kura o.
You see for them
kushon for pa bo Obama Barcelona.
Almost just come say enough.
Okay, no problem.
Now yes my friend no.
Na the idea unia.
Money ni agents na started next season.
Omra na. Say on need suitors biana.
Oh, kasa ka buy for per left winger.
Fine, say it's kasa
30 million and 25.
They be buy dey, masa.
I buy do be
buy na 30.
It is a matter
of 70 bi mra. So the Barca there. Omu ni skantin keja.
The last one I'm basically beside.
And I'm from referee.
What then AC Milan for who Gonzalo Ramos. Wow, Nipa. The friend is a former coach. What's his name? Ruben
Amorim. On there's
almost 80 million for Gonzalo Ramos.
Player on your starter
from Paris Saint-Germain.
They be off bench never. Bench the grow but na 5 minutes.
Yeah.
No abobo bi no wapon. Also the sign kotono.
75.
En Amorim mo mepa no. Na AC Milan for na kasa dey no hu no.
He's always a priest. The priest is up there. AC Milan for 75 now. Say Gonzalo Ramos.
No, I think Gonzalo Ramos is a good striker.
Yeah, but 75 million.
But I think Adiaba Kwa Ehane only match fitness.
Yeah.
Even at you can say Portugal crowd.
Yeah.
On start you.
Yeah.
They be off bench never.
Which and again he's not.
I have 5 minutes.
He's not extraordinary. He's not extraordinary. He's a good striker, like you say, but not really extraordinary. That is the problem with Brent. But of course, AC Milan for say which Enra because of something that you and I discussed, and he played out beautifully in that Ivory Coast versus Norway match. Which I've heard a lot of people, and I think say Okrampo what can be say I didn't see the MS5 and start your mad dialogue. Norwich, before you go to that can be true. But if you look at Ivorian style that played on the night, MS5 start your Momobo game now. Rich, look at the chances that they got in the first half and the second half. Bonnie, out and out center forward for Inter Milan. There were times where you play. Young Diamonde, you are up for 100 million. A lot of clubs say Bisawase. You go to the other side. Abrante for Nicola Pepe, same created chances. Shebo Abrante for Ola Onai, young boy in the ball park. Created chances for you.
Me dem nipa na nyama hipa Nicolas Pepe no.
You understand?
Player obo Arsenal, Nicolas Pepe.
No chances.
No chance we now bogu.
No got touching. And you see, so Shebo only closely. The Norwegians were not playing well.
This is a Haaland.
Somebody was asking questions about Argentina MS5, Ambestati, Evan Indi, Camone, Diomond, the center back. And I'm saying no. The two center backs that played on the night, Odion Kosunu and Apprentice Fenagbadu, those two center backs, they kept telling Haaland, quiet. You are the game. Erling Haaland is never more like you are saying. Against the run of play, born about this left hand side. Everybody is defending. Then Antonio Nusa, quality. One moment, we have a chance for Pebia. Shenipa is blocking on the 3 players, they're closing it down. But he's able to open up his body and spot the top corner of Fofana Gono. That is quality. When a player, somebody will say, but as an African team, yes, we made a substitution later on in the game, in the 60th minute. And honestly speaking, at this point in time, me respect MS5. Because I feel like at this point in time, Oko, full-time Carlo Ancelotti. Yen extra midfield and free me. Yen for another attack camera.
Because he say go.
No call full blown 4-2-4. Inti Norwegians know about the back three and almost stop you from doing the man around your mouth with a lot of overloads in the wide area. Which that is when Amad Diallo came in and got that brilliant goal. And the amount they because yes, 100 million or Rebecca lives equal. because this World Cup sort of has opened and made everybody see Yandy on Monday.
Yeah.
And it looks as if say tippy tappy, nice things in your byline. But see, effective for boxing, no. Yandy on Monday is lacking a lot. Erling Haaland, you can't stop him. Throughout the game, last minute, gets that all important touch. And that is what you have in there. Yes, since about 74 years in your World Cup in him. Player BNO in the first 3 starts, why should go straight off? Brand friend Erling Haaland, and that's the job that he has done. 60 goals for the Norwegians in just 53 matches. France won the de facto winners of the competition, Anna. And I ain't to watch it.
You can't go there. Like Loomis back of final.
You know, we used to describe DJ Deschamps as a defensive coach. But I think say maybe at the time that you DJ Deschamps with a pure attacking style of playing in here. And now Deschamps are getting any point in this World Cup is that he has the players balanced enough. And I've said it before, say it is different to have just the players. But so many players normal balance each other out well. No more success now, Rich is the best thing to do. And that is exactly what DJ Deschamps are. Michael Olise can drop deep. And now so to take the ball now for a long time, so much so that it balls you. Then opens you up with the pace of Mbappe and then hits you. That is exactly what the French have done. It's pure quality across the field of play from Mike Mignon, Pamecano, Saliba, Adrien Rabiot, Chimeni, Olise, Mbappe, and Noah. It means that what equal the number of goals are Abrante and Lionel Messi. Most goals in the knockout games. Mbappe 10, Ronaldo from Brazil 8, Leonardo's Brazil 8, Mbappe European all-time FIFA World Cup top goal scorers 18, Mbappe close 16, Muller 14, Jules Fontaine 13, and a Klinsmann 11. And now Mbappe announced himself again. But then what a player Michael Olise they be Chelsea want to say they will never forgive our sporting directors no. Utia release clause of Olise. I feel also see 70. You've allowed Olise to go to Bayern, and then there you have it. Okay. Which I think the dark horses are Mexico. Okay. We should be careful of them. They really know what dispatch here can do against them. Mexico for almost show.
And local blacks are there.
And local blasters.
Local blacks are
there. Local
Omupa.
Senior.
Omupa match and they
show. Now Colombia. You know play Mexico. It's Mama quick.
I could look at injury update be Kakao Black Stars camp. Croatia no na wo na na wo trust na be a we are near the ramp because the Croatia na Antoine Semenyo enya knock edna Abrante Jerome Poku so am game no because of so no so no ni ate se or knock nti medical team ni catch them for there bi omoma no enrest Lawrence Atisiki as we understand or groin but before you bebo Croatia no kra no ni was Abrante no asase a yeah Jonah Jetin so no. Now there were some injury concerns be one. But then and they yet from US and they say I brought team no training our branch university. I prepare ahead of your Colombia game no. Okay. For the 15 minutes we be demands and try for some head training no. I'm crying no na Abrante offense Antoine Semenyo and team no.
Okay. Wow.
I only team no entry.
Okay.
Now according to Henry Asante Chum or say Abrante in the koto de hona aka.
This was an ankle.
Yep.
Ankle.
Sorry. The Bedian
The
ninth one no almost say against Croatia and Hono. Eka Abrante so oti pains.
Yeah.
Ewum so what I say. Enti according to the doctors, no more catch no say because of so oti pains wo the ninth one holding tino. Omo man rest na be ya. On san so enkonkubu bi ma. Pains no enkoye more but don't Henry Asante Chuma or say Abrante no on you crutches bia on one and nante any bibia so bibia no say he's okay right he's okay o feel say ebia a training number no for no as because of yeni Colombia game no obetimi abobi ni ade no excuse no for the training but Jerome Poku Jonah Adete and then Lawrence Atisiki they are fine and omoni team ni na team training with the exception of Antoine Semenyo. Ono kwana team no anye training. Nti manu e fi Black Stars camp dey ba. Nti we you know na.
My coach no enra e dey force na make nti and we expect is at least 2 or 3 coaches be best answer about. First one BW601E9A2E. Second one BW601E826A. Third one BW601E6D4C. Fourth one BW601E5866. Fifth one BW601E3F4F, which puts in now coffee man from all social media and on Sabeka. All the best to you.
That's a Fifi Manfred na mate Nenkano. Any black stars in common kakra jute na minimum say a feature na de kone die.